get off?
Well, in that case, I'll get there as soon as I can. Bye-bye, honey. Richie's got a surprise for me.
Ooh, that's good.
That depends. There are good surprises and there are bad surprises.
Like what?
Well, Richie could have decided to clean the apartment all by himself.
That'd be good.
No, I mean, the furniture would be in the wrong place and the vacuum could be broken. That'd be bad. Or I could get home and find his clothes thrown all over the house.
That's bad.
Not if there's candlelight bolero and he's not wearing any of them. Good.
Girls, I'm thinking of instituting a new policy, a birthday policy. It might be a morale booster if we all posted our birthday. Then, when that happy day arrives, if one chose to send a small card or throw a lavish party.
Oh, Nancy, at your age, I think the last thing you'd want to be reminded of is your birthday.
Not if the other kids never came to your party or invited you to theirs. Not if you never had one. Not if you were deprived. It's now or never. Get your names up there.
Come on, Doc. Why can't I be in your carpool?
Because all you want to do is hit on my girlfriend, Annette.
That's not true. I want to save gas. I want to cut down the congestion on the freeways. If she happens to mention her phone number in the course of conversation, hey, that's why people carpool.
I don't think she liked you, Sonny.
What are you talking about? She started the conversation.
She said, get out of the way before I run you over. Now you've done it, Sonny. You've made me late. Will you explain it to Nancy and don't leave out the part about the goat on the freeway?
Don't bother, Sonny. I prefer to hear my fables from Aesop herself.
I'm in love. Met the perfect girl.
The one with the little mustache?
Now, the wolf girl dumped me. This girl's one in a million.
That wolf girl was one in a million.
Will you forget about her afterward? It was a bad time in my life. Annette is special. I don't want to blow it. You got any advice?
Well, you do come on a little strong, Sonny.
Yeah, what can I do about that?
Well, if you ask her out and she says yes, send another guy. Then if that works out, send him again.
That's a little iffy, Howard.
Well, I was thinking of her happiness.
Well, I can afford to think of her happiness. I want to score.
Howard, do we have plenty of birthday candles in stock? I'd hate for us to run out in case someone should have a birthday, say, next Sunday.
Got 6 gross. Will that be enough?
Oh, Howard. You know we women don't like to talk about our age.
Right, I'll order some more.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I usually shy away from politics. But I feel moved, nay, compelled, to sing a song in honor of those brave freedom fighters in Central America. Those courageous warriors laying down a field of fire for democracy south of the border. He's the cuckoo in my class. And when he says cuckoo, you know it's time to woo. It's the good time for all the lovers of the block. Gracias. Hey, muchas.
Well, why don't you want to join my carpool? Because I have got to concentrate when I drive to work, Dot. I've got to comb my hair, put on my makeup, read the paper, and have a bite to eat. Now, that could be very dangerous with a group of people watching.
Dot, I know you think I want to get into your carpool so I can hit on Annette. I'm on a break. But please, Dot, don't deny me this opportunity to share in a great American experiment in mass transit. Come on, what do you say? Let's save some fossil fuel together.
Oh, all right. Guess we can get one of those yellow signs that says caution bozo on board.
Oh, hello, Richie.
Nancy, you're looking younger every day.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's quite a compliment, considering my birthday is next Sunday. I don't know if Jan has mentioned it. You might want to remind her in case she's forgotten.
Well, I'm not positive, but I think I remember seeing a note on the refrigerator.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Red. Let's go into the lounge. I want to talk to you for a minute.
Richie, I'm waiting on tables.
Come on. These people have already had 2 meals today. How hungry can they be? That's something I want to tell you about.
Howard, the steak's supposed to be rare.
Hey, it's 4 weeks old with no mold on it. How often do you see that?
Howard.
Hey, Amy was just in here complaining about a steak not being rare enough. I said, it's kind of a chef's joke. Hey, Jimmy, Spud.
All right. When I say Cubs, Bears, and White Sox, what do you think of?
You in front of the TV set all last Sunday.
Let's try again.
Come, Richie, I gotta go.
No. You're gonna get it this time, okay? The Chicago 7, the Chicago Tribune, and the rock group Chicago.
We're going to Paris?
close. This development company in Chicago wants to talk to me about designing the air conditioning system for the new hotel. All right? So let's get home and pack. We got to be at LAX first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, you don't need me there.
Yes, I do. We're having dinner tomorrow night with the head honcho and his wife. And you know how bad I am at small talk. And you, of course, can babble on for hours. You're a natural for the Windy City.
Thank you.
No, I meant that in the nicest possible way. Oh, come on, Jan. 3 days on the toddle in town, just the two of us?
Richie, as much as I'd love to go, I just can't.
Well, sure you can. You get your mother to take care of the kids, and girls can cover for you over here.
No, I can't inconvenience all those people just so that I can go to Chicago.
Not even for me? Come on. They won't mind.
You can't assume that.
Jan, it's already said. I mean, I've got the tickets. They're expecting us in Chicago.
I got a meeting with Ellen's teacher tomorrow. You know she's flunking math.
Kids don't need math. They got pocket calculators.
Look, Richie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would love to go. I would. It's just you should have checked with me first.
Well, I just assumed
Well,
that
see?
you...
There you go. You're always assuming things.
Like when?
Well, like the other night at dinner. You assumed that I was done with my peach cobbler. You let the waiter come take it away.
I didn't think you wanted it.
I did want it. I still want it.
Well, let's not get childish about this.
Childish? I'm getting childish from a man who races the kids to the cereal box just so that he can get first dibs on the wacky wall walker?
That's not childish. It's childlike.
It's stupid.
Stupid? You want to talk stupid? What about running over Ellen's bike?
That was an accident.
Yeah, running over it once was an accident. Running over it twice was stupid.
Well, I'm sure that the last thing you need in Chicago is a stupid wife.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll see you Monday.
Well, she shouldn't have left it in the driveway. Crab cakes and a stuffed trout. Well, there's good news. It's raining in Chicago.
You gonna keep the fight going till Richie gets back?
Is that wrong not to just drop everything and go? No. My job counts. My salary's just as important as his is. You see, this is just another example of men not taking women seriously.
Jan, he was talking about 3 days in Chicago, whining, dining, and having fun. Gloria Steinem would have gone.
Thank you, Doc. Ginger, may I see you for a moment?
Good luck. Try to keep a straight face.
Well, you're probably wondering what this is all about.
I assume you're still trying to find out who put the potato in your tailpipe?
No, Sonny already admitted to that. You think a grown man being held face down in a toilet bowl would be able to hold his breath for longer than 20 seconds? No, I asked you in here to discuss our friendship.
So this is what that meant.
I noticed that you haven't put your name on the birthday chart. Perhaps birthdays bring up bad memories for you, as they do for me.
Should I be sitting down for this?
I remember when I was 6. My parents gave me a birthday party. They even hired a magician, the amazing Saul. When we realized that none of the other children were going to show up, Saul, in an attempt to assuage my hysteria, asked me to assist him in his famous disappearing dove trick. He asked me to hold the dove. I thought he said, fold the dove. I was only 6, for God's sake. When Saul said presto, we both became violently ill. I haven't had a birthday party since.
Hey, Howard, you underestimated me.
No, I didn't, Sonny.
Oh, no? Dot asked me to join her carpool.
I overestimated Dot.
Thank you, Ginger. Amy, may I see you for a moment?
Good luck. Try keeping a straight face.
Check out the game plan, Howard. Net's picking me up before dawn tomorrow. I'm gonna answer the door wearing my monogram robe and a very special cologne. Just gotta decide which sample I want to open. Well, I'll turn on one of my tapes, probably Sonny sings Sinatra.
Well, what about Dot?
She's already heard it.
No, I mean, you wanted very much time. Don't you have to pick up Dot?
Howard, you're a man. How long can it take?
Wow, Wow, Nancy, that is the saddest story I've ever heard. It's even sadder than the story about my cousin Clem.
Clem? Who names their son Clem?
And Ola and Uncle Clem Sr.
I don't want to hear the story.
Fine. May not have any squash doves in it, but it's still one heck of a story. Hey, Sonny, how would you like to go to a party on Sunday?
I knew you'd come around. Too late, babe. I'll probably be in bed with Annette all weekend.
Dot's friend?
Yeah, well, Dot knows her from the carpool, but she's really my friend. See, we relate to each other on a highly elevated plane, more complex and rewarding than a simple babe-to-babe relationship could ever hope to be.
Sonny, someday you're gonna get yours.
And not someday. Someday.
I should have gone to Chicago with Richie. He was right, you know. We're a couple and he needed me. It was only for 3 days. Besides, Richie can be a wild man in a hotel room. What am I doing here?
Girls, did y'all know it was Nancy's birthday this weekend?
No, you didn't.
Yes. And I thought that we'd have a surprise party for her. What do y'all think?
Amy, I think it's really nice of you to care about a woman who has absolutely no regard for any of us.
Come on. What's the big deal? See, I don't like to discuss secrets, but Nancy confided in me about a childhood tragedy that to this day still causes a dark cloud to hang over her head.
The dead dove story.
Listen, I think that Nancy should be treated like a flower that needs nourishment.
Fine, we'll spray her for aphids and get on with it.
Come on. We were only friends. Isn't that sad?
Oh, Amy, honey, we get the point. When do you want to have this surprise birthday party?
Oh, great. Well, I thought we'd make it for a couple of hours before work on Sunday.
30 minutes.
Hour and a half. Hour. Deal. Okay. Well, I'll chip in. Who's in charge of decorations?
You?
Okay. And who's in charge of refreshments?
You.
Okay. Well, maybe we can all chip in and buy her a present.
Look, she's getting decorations and refreshments. Enough is enough.
Well, night, mamas.
Night. Look, I know this whole thing was my idea, but we can't have the party at my place. See, I live at the Carrie Nation Hotel for women, and they don't allow men. So, what will we do about Sonny or Howard?
Well, I tell you, we don't invite Sonny, and it's the nicest possible thing we could do for Howard.
Come on, it wouldn't be much of a party without Sonny and Howard.
Oh, I don't know. Once we put on the funny hats and give Nancy her birthday wax, I don't even think we're going to notice that they're missing.
You know, actually, Amy is right. If we're going to have a party for Nancy, then Howard's got to be there.
Yes.
Well, how about your place, Doc?
Well, that'd be fine, except my place is too crowded. I have friends visiting from San Francisco. They're mimes. They're driving me crazy. They never shut up.
Well, you're welcome to use my place, but Ellen's starting a rock band, so if you don't mind 5 teenage girls singing like a virgin over and over and over again, I think we'll pass.
Ginger, how about your place?
I don't want to.
How come?
I don't want to.
We can always have it at Chuck E. Cheese. They take care of everything.
Ah, good night, ladies.
Howard, we have a problem. We'd like to give Nancy a surprise birthday party on Sunday.
Yeah?
So we figured if one of us invited her over, she would know something is up. But if we had it at your place, she'd be sure to show up.
Where would I be?
Come on, Howard. Nancy's not going to try anything with all of us there.
So far, I hate the idea.
Howard, we're appealing to your sense of compassion.
Have you thought of Chuck E. Cheese? They take care of everything.
It'll only be for 1 hour.
30 minutes.
45.
All right, but I'm not pinning the tail on anything. Nancy, you know what I said a few minutes ago about not if you were the last woman on Earth? Well, forget it.
You think it's that easy to forget the pain and the anguish? Not to mention the shattering blow to my self-respect.
You want to come over to my place on Sunday?
All better. I knew you were kidding.
Would you like another one?
These are the worst deviled eggs I've ever tasted.
Really? Maybe I went a little too heavy on that cayenne pepper.
You know something? I just don't know about all these decorations. I mean, the moment Nancy sets foot in here, she's going to see all this and know it's a birthday party. But on the other hand, if she were to come in here and all she were to see was Howard, well, you know what she'd think then.
Crepe paper. We need more crepe paper, more balloons.
Oh, come on, Howard. You're going to spoil the surprise. The surprise is when we pop out of the kitchen.
Wait a minute. We need a password so we know when to yell surprise.
What kind of password?
How about the doorbell?
Oh, come on. It's her birthday. Let's make it something special, like birthdays come but once a year. Let's all give a birthday cheer.
Shorter. She'll be on me like a fly on dead meat.
How about Mayday, Mayday?
That's closer.
I know the password Nancy would like to hear. Wait, I want everything to be perfect. Let me slip into something a little more comfortable.
Come on now. Cut the comedy.
Oh, right in the kitchen. Okay.
Wait a minute. We don't have a password. We still don't have a password. Wait a minute.
Hi, Howard.
Sonny, I thought you were bringing the girl from the carpool.
Yeah, well, she brought her boyfriend along. I had a hell of a time explaining the bathrobe and the rows between my teeth. Can I have a deviled egg?
Sure. Help yourself. It's okay, girls. It's Sonny. Come on out.
This is delicious.
Come on, would you?
What's the password?
Wait, I want this to be perfect. I'll slip into something more comfortable.
Oh, Howard, not you. Hey, what's going on, huh? Have you noticed anything different about Howard? Is he dressing flashier lately?
Wait a minute. We still don't have a new password. Oh, Richie, hey, you're as good as a call from the governor. Come on in.
Kids told me Jan would be here.
Yeah, I'll get her. Wait, I want this to be perfect. Let me slip into something more comfortable.
You look fine the way you are, Howard.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect you back until tomorrow.
I couldn't wait. I wrapped it up early.
Oh, Richie, I'm sorry.
Yes, she's sorry, and you're sorry. You were both wrong, and now you forgive each other. Nancy's going to be here any minute.
Did we just make up?
Yes, you did.
Do I get to kiss her?
Later in the kitchen, and don't be backing her into the cake.
Could we please have the new password? Come on now, you're not doing this to me.
Well, Howard.
Come on in. Have a deviled egg.
Oh, Howard. Oh, you shouldn't have.
You're right.
Oh, I just love your apartment. It's so romantic. Do I get a birthday kiss?
Wait, I want this to be perfect. Let me slip into something more comfortable.
Howard, there's no need to hurry. Getting there is half the fun.
Have a deviled egg.
Come on, you said it. I'm lining them as fast as I can. It's just there's so many of them.
Time for that birthday kiss?
Let me just finish this egg.
Howard, don't fill up on eggs. Leave some room for the birthday cake. Oh, I'm going to blow out the candles and get my wish.
Wait, I want everything to be perfect. Let me slip into something more comfortable. Wait, I want this to be perfect. Please, help me slip into something more comfortable.
Oh, I would if you'd stand still.
I'm out of matches.
You know, I'm starting to feel very guilty about not getting Nancy a birthday present.
Yeah, me too. What do you suppose Nancy would want more than anything in this whole world?
Happy birthday, Nancy. Come on, let's go.
Wait, I want this to be perfect. Let me slip into something more comfortable. Damn it!
Hey, Richie, when you got here, Howard try anything funny with you?
I want this to be perfect.
Oh, it is! It is!
Stay tuned for Big East basketball coming your way next, live on Channel 9. Tonight, it's Providence College against St. John's, live from Alumni Hall. And later, your dreams will never be the same after Freddy's nightmares come creeping after you, tonight at 11:30. But next, it's great Big East basketball action on Channel 9.
Life's not the French Riviera. Believe me, life's not a charity ball. It isn't all out great
for you to sign here.
Why do you always have to bring me these things when I'm trying to get ready for dinner? Why can't you wait till after work?
Well, because you always hide from me after work.
Oh, yeah. What do you got?
Oh, nothing important. A donor card for the blood drive. A get-well card from Gertie in the gift shop from her close friends at work.
Which one's Gertie?
Oh, and sign this as well.
What's this?
Oh, nothing important.
This is a contract.
Oh, yeah. See, your old contract is up next month, and I thought we'd get a jump on it. Just to sign it right there.
You think I'm going to sign a contract without reading it? For all I know, you could have me working here the next 5 years without a raise.
Here, let me change that to 3 years.
I'm going to take this home and look it over. There's some things I've been thinking about I'd like to see in my new contract.
Well, maybe we should go to my place. I'm sure I could help you think of all sorts of things you might like next year.
I'd like to make it so you stop suggesting things like that.
Would you really like me to stop?
Yeah, I would.
Fine. I'll never say anything suggestive again.
Thanks, but I'd be happier if it was in the contract so it was legally binding.
Oh, you can't expect a girl to be prim and proper when you say things like legally binding. Look, I've got goosebumps.
Isn't Ginger coming in tonight?
I think she is. I'm not really sure. She got in real late last night from her date with Jason, and when I left the apartment, she was still asleep.
Hi. Yeah, I'd like to make an appointment with Evan to have my hair cut on Wednesday. What do you mean, gone? Gone where? You have to tell me. Evan cuts my hair. He's cut my hair for 5 years. Now, where is he? No, you don't understand. I don't want Andre to cut my hair. Because Andre makes everybody look like Friar Tuck. Oh, Andre. Well, I didn't recognize you. I can take my head and do what? Hello? Hello? Problem? Guy who cuts my hair just changed shops and didn't tell me where he was going. You know what it's like to try and find somebody new to cut your hair?
Sort of. I had to find a new dentist last year.
You're comparing a dentist with somebody who cuts your hair? What's the worst thing a dentist could do?
He could pull out all your teeth.
Amy, I'm talking about walking around with a bad haircut.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, there is Sleeping Beauty. You must have had a great date last night.
Jason and I had a wonderful time until we thought about what to do tonight.
But what did Jason want to do?
Go out dancing.
Well, what did you want to do?
Go out with Robert.
And Jason didn't think that'd be fun?
He said I had to make a choice between him and Robert. I don't know what to do. I mean, I love Jason. He's bright and funny and wise and sexy.
And Robert?
Oh, he's bright and wise and funny and sexy. I love him, too.
Oh, honey, what are you going to do?
You know, I don't know. But I better make a decision before Robert comes to pick me up tonight.
Hello, Andre. This is Evan's mother. Listen, I'm trying to get a hold of Evan, but I don't have his new number at work. Could you give it to me? Well, yes, I can explain how you were at my funeral last year. Just give me a minute, dear.
Nancy, can I talk to you for a minute?
No, and why aren't you playing?
That's what I want to talk to you about. When I was off last night, I went to see my friend Ronnie Starr at the Crystal Room. Nancy, when he starts playing a set, they give him a really nice introduction. I think we should do the same for me. It would mean a lot to me. What do you say?
Gio, throw a tablecloth over the piano and set it for a party of 6.
I don't need an answer right away.
What are you going to do about Robert tonight?
I don't know. I can't decide. I love them both.
Well, when you dream about the future, who do you see yourself with, Robert or Jason?
Honey, in my dreams, I'm with both of them. See, Jason lives in one house and Robert lives next door, and I kind of drift between the two of them, sort of like a permanent welcome wagon.
I don't think they're going to go for that.
Well, sure they would. You know how people did that even day, odd day thing with gas rationing?
Ginger, you're going to have to decide.
I know. Well, I've been dating Jason a lot longer than I've been dating Robert, and I don't want to lose him. I guess when Robert comes to pick me up, I just better tell him goodbye. But how am I going to get over Robert?
Try giving me my dinner. They say keeping busy helps.
Hey, Doc, would you do me a favor? I'm about to start my set, and I think an introduction would be a really nice touch. I know the audience will appreciate it.
Sure, Sonny. Folks, I would like to apologize for what's about to happen.
Thank you for those kind words.
I
morning.
Hey, good luck tonight, Ginger.
Thanks. Don't worry, Ginger. When you get home tonight, I'll have a nice little cup of cocoa waiting for you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hi.
Wow. Hi, baby.
Hi, Robert.
You ready?
Can we talk a minute?
Oh, sure. I'd love to talk. I mean, I've been meaning to talk to you myself anyway.
Robert, you know I love you, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. And you know I love you, don't you?
Yes, I do. But I can't go on the way we've been going on.
Good. I don't want to go on this way either.
You're not dumping me, are you?
No, I mean, I want to spend more time with you. I mean, I want to spend all my time with you. Well, look, what I'm trying to say is, will you marry me?
Of course I'll marry you.
Thank you. Is something wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. This is so rude. You see, my hairdresser just left me, so I've been looking for somebody with a really great haircut that I like, so I can ask them who cuts their hair.
Oh, I see. Well, I would be happy to give you the name of my hairdresser.
No, thanks. Not that you don't have a great cut. I mean, I would want to have that cut if my head was as big as yours. Not that your head is that big. As a matter of fact, you don't even notice how big your head is with that haircut. You don't have to leave me a tip.
Ginger, you know sooner or later you're going to tell me what happened last night. All right, if I tell you, do you promise to keep it quiet? Of course. All right.
What's wrong? What happened last night? Come on, tell us.
Should I tell him?
Oh, go ahead and show him. When you broke up with Robert, Jason asked you to marry him.
I knew once you made a commitment, one way or the other, this would happen.
So happy for you and Jason.
For me and Robert.
Wait a minute, I thought you were breaking up with Robert.
Oh, I was, but the man gave me a diamond. I mean, when a man gives you a diamond, you marry him.
You know, it's thinking like this. It's got Zsa Zsa working on husband number 8.
Well, I love the guy. I couldn't say no.
Oh, how'd Jason take it?
Oh, I haven't told him yet, but I'm going to tell him tonight after work.
Ladies, what are we doing?
Oh, sorry, Nancy. We were just looking at Ginger's ring.
It isn't big, but I love it.
Isn't big? Well, they say diamonds are a girl's best friend. This one's hardly a pal. Well, Howard, would I be wasting my time if I asked a certain chef to join me for a drink after work?
Well, I don't know. Does he work at this restaurant?
You know who I mean.
Sorry, Nancy. Got to turn you down, but not for the usual reasons. I've got to go over some of these offers I've gotten from other restaurants.
Well, you're not really thinking of leaving above the top, are you?
Well, that all depends on our negotiations.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get what you want. Bring your shopping list tomorrow.
This all sounds too easy.
Well, it is easy. Look, you've got us over a barrel. We need you. Bring your list tomorrow.
Okay, I will, and thank you for being so reasonable about this.
Hey, it's just business.
Right. Well, good night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. What a pigeon.
Oh, you look great. Thanks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't want Jason to suspect anything when he first gets here, so I thought I'd, make it look like we were going out.
Can I try your engagement ring on just one more time?
No, it's in my purse. I don't want Jason to see it. Why rub it in?
Good point.
Girlfriend, I'm going to be waiting up with the cocoa again. Now, don't leave me sleeping in that kitchen chair. My back can't take it.
Hi, girl.
Hi. Hi.
Woo, look at you. Hey, lady, where'd you get these eyes? Those are truly outstanding eyes.
Stop.
Come on now, I hope you're ready to party because I feel great tonight.
Jason, can we talk?
Well, sure, sweetheart.
Jason, you know I love you, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. You know I love you, don't you?
Yes, I do. But, Jason, I can't go on the way we've been going on.
Oh, baby, neither can I. Well, you know I got that raise in promotion last week, and, well, with all this good stuff that's going on for me, there's only one person in the world I want to share that with. You. So I ran out, and I got this. Ginger, will you marry me?
Of course course I'll marry you.
Hi, could you please tell me if you have an Evan Loomis working there? No. Okay, thank you very much.
No luck?
Nope, and I'm already up to the M's. Oh, I'm not calling this next one. If he's working at a place called Mr. Fabulous, he's just not cutting my hair anymore.
Can I make a suggestion? You should try my guy. Jonathan's shop has all the trashy tabloids that you never finish in line at the grocery store. And in general, you hear gossip that is fairly steamy and mostly reliable.
Pretty good recommendation. What about the haircuts?
They're reasonably priced.
What more could you ask?
Oh, honey, did you fall asleep in the kitchen chair again?
That is it. I'm not offering any more of my help. Woke at 4 a.m. face down in a mug of Ovaltine.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Why didn't you wake me up when you got in last night?
I tried, honey, but you were sleeping too hard.
I could have been dead in my cocoa.
No, I checked. You were blowing little bubbles.
So how'd it go last night? Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
No, you saw this yesterday. Jason gave me this last night.
Talk about being on a roll. What is with you? You were supposed to break up with Jason.
I know, but the man gave me a diamond. When a man gives you a diamond...
Oh, I don't think it counts if you catch up to Zsa Zsa by going in twos.
What are you going to tell your fiancé?
Which one?
Pick one.
Well, you know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell him, but I better come up with something, because they're both coming to pick me up after work tonight.
You could definitely plead insanity.
That's right. I'm going to tell them the truth. I'm going to tell them that I love them both, and I respect them both, and I'm sure I can make this work. I know I can make this work. So I'm going to try and pull this off. After all, why should I have to give up the men that I love, or the diamonds that I love?
Go for it, girlfriend.
Good luck tonight, Ginger.
Yeah, thanks.
Now listen, try to remember details. I couldn't care less, but it could make a big difference to Jan.
Hi.
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 Hi. So I see the two of you have met each other.
We were in the same elevator mumbling about our little predicament. He mumbles pretty loud, so I said hello.
And do you like each other?
What?
Do you like each other? You know, considering our little, situation.
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess.
Good. Good, yes. We're off to a good start here.
A good start? We're not starting nothing.
But I don't want to lose either one of you.
Baby, I did some checking around. And there's not a lot of guys who stay engaged to a girl who's engaged to a lot of guys.
Two's not a lot of guys.
It's a whole bunch.
Ginger, why'd you do this?
What'd I do?
You asked me to marry you, and I love you. So I said yes. And then you asked me to marry you, and I love you. So I said yes. Could you say no to him?
I guess not.
Thank you.
It's okay. But I still don't like the idea of my wife being married to another man. I know it sounds kind of traditional and all, but that's the kind of staunch brother I am.
Does this mean you want your ring back?
I'm afraid so.
Can I see that again, please? Sorry.
Me too.
So you're just gonna walk out like that? I mean, can't we be friends?
Sure. We can get together on Saturday night and go pick up some chicks. No. Sorry, this is not gonna work.
I'm gonna miss him.
Do you want your ring back, too?
See, the way I figure it, this happened because you're just not ready yet. But I still love you. Still want to share with you. And hopefully someday we'll both be ready. You hang on to that ring. Try not to fall in love with too many other guys in the meantime, okay?
Oh.
You're terrific. Do you know that?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, since Robert's gone, you know, I'm free tomorrow night. You want to go dancing?
Well, actually, I have a date.
You what?
I didn't know you'd be free. I know you'll like her.
You better stop that.
Hey, we could all be friends.
This diamond's not big enough for that kind of teasing.
Well, Howard, that was the busiest night we've had in a long time. Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't get to the contract proposals before now.
You want to wait till tomorrow?
No, let's get it over with. It shouldn't take long. Well, let's see what we have here. Oh, 15% raise in salary. Well, that seems a little steep.
That's what it'll take.
Well, 3 weeks vacation instead of the 1 week offered.
Yeah, all work, no play makes Howard a dull boy.
See, now this contract will run for 1 year instead of the 3 years I suggested.
Yeah, I think I'd rather renegotiate every year.
All right. And the last item, this contract will be null and void if at any time during the next year Nancy Beebe continues her constant harassment of Howard Miller, either physically or through sexual innuendo. I see. You perceive me as constant harassment. Person tries to be friendly with her fellow workers, and this is what she gets.
Okay, settle down. You're overreacting.
Oh, really? No, I'm not. Look at what this says. I mean, you try to be vulnerable. You try to open up to people. You try to be friendly, and this is what you get.
Come on, Nancy, I don't like to see you like this.
I suppose you'd rather not see me at all. Why don't you put that in the contract?
Look, I probably went too far. Why don't we just drop that last item?
Oh, sure. Let's drop it. Just like it never existed. I'm going to be the laughingstock of this hotel. And what about this 1 year contract? I can't go to management with a 1 year contract. What did I ever do to you to make you hate me so much?
If we can compromise, make it 2 years.
There. Settle down. Nancy, shut up, please. For me.
I wish I could. You just make me feel so cheap. I hate myself. I don't want to live. Why do you need 3 weeks off? I knew I should have made the vacation longer than 1 week. Why do I do these things? How about 10 days?
10 days would be great. Try to get a hold of yourself.
Oh, Howard, can you ever forgive me for making you so uncomfortable? How could I have done that? Oh, what difference does it make anyway? I can't give you the 15% raise. Oh, please forgive me, Howard.
Okay, settle down. Look, I need at least 10%.
7.5%.
I don't know what you're saying.
7.5%.
Fine, I can live with that.
I'm so sorry I hurt you. I had no idea.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I just lost control. Please, would you just sign this and initial the contract?
Settle down. Hey, there you go. All better?
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Would you care to go out and celebrate the new contract? I know a romantic little bistro. Oh, no. Better yet, there's a new adult motel in my neighborhood.
What happened to I'll never come on to you again?
Probably just a phase I was going through.
I can't believe how you just took advantage of me.
With any luck, before we know it, you'll take advantage of me. No rush. We have 2 years. Hey, let's go get that drink.
Seton Hall takes on Boston College when Channel 9 presents live coverage of Big East basketball. Next. Later, enjoy crazy comedy with Britain's #1 clown, Benny Hill, tonight at 10:30 on Channel 9.
French Riviera. Believe me, life's not a charity ball. It isn't all a great big bed of roses. It's not like showbiz, but the main thing I suppose is we're not the people like they believe me. We know we're doing good now. Can we maybe less than wealthy, but better again we're young and healthy. And anyone who's young and healthy knows that that's the way the traffic flows. It's
Hey, Frisco, how about going to Vegas with me for a couple of days? Just you and me.
You're dreaming, Sonny.
Okay, fine. Be that way. It's not the end of the world. There are plenty of girls in Vegas.
Not in your price range.
I can't believe this. We finally get some time off and nobody has any plans?
Well, who knew we'd get 3 days off while they install the new sprinkler system?
I got plans. Plan to do the fall house cleaning.
Oh, life in the fast lane.
Hey, I got a great idea. How about all y'all coming over to my house on Wednesday night and I'll cook up my daddy's favorite, hog and hominy.
Thanks, but we had that last night.
Well, you probably know it as pork and grits.
I'm happy to say I don't know it at all.
You were saying?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, come on, Howard. I know what I'm going to be doing during this little hiatus. What about you?
Oh, I thought I'd go to a ball game, lift a few weights, shoot a little pool.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, then I changed my mind. I'm going to drive up to Montecito.
Oh, Montecito. Oh, it's so romantic. Especially at this time of year.
Yeah, then swing north up through Bakersfield to the Kern River, do a little fishing.
Ah, the big ones are biting, huh, Howard?
Hey, Nancy, guess what I'm doing for the next couple of days?
Oh, Sonny, I'm aflame with indifference.
Howard?
What?
Guess what I'm doing?
No.
Boy, this is a tough room. Hey, girls, are you ready for this? I'm finally getting my shot.
I think it's too late to cure it.
You're looking at a guy who is opening the day after tomorrow in Vegas. I'm headlining Vinny's Romper Room, appearing daily 4 to 6 p.m., Wednesday through Thursday.
Short gig.
Now, once the word gets out, they're going to hold me over.
They're gonna hold you under.
Excuse me, girls. Does anyone know where the Kern River is? Well, does anyone own any fishing gear I can borrow? And you call yourselves waitresses?
So, what I was getting at was, why don't you all come to Vegas with me?
With you?
Yeah, I hate driving alone. I'll pay for the gas. You don't even have to come and see me play.
You know, except for the idea of having to go with Sonny, it might be fun. The 4 of us howling around Vegas. Of course, it would mean missing Amy's barbecue.
You just talked me into it.
I've never been to Vegas.
How about it, Jan?
Why not? Rich and the kids won't be back from Oregon until Monday. I can do my fall cleaning in the spring.
Oh, my darling, Clementine, you are gonna stay on forever.
What's going on?
I guess that mechanic wasn't counting me when he said this car would never make it to Vegas.
Oh, Sonny,
I mean...
What is that?
This place is called the Iguana Motel. What do you think it is?
A lizard?
Is it dead?
You and your shortcut.
All right, give me a break. I'm hot, tired.
And stupid.
At 2, Amy?
Yes?
Oh, our car broke down about 10 miles back.
What took you off the main highway?
I took a shortcut near the sign that said 140 miles to Vegas.
Yes. Fool's Road.
What can we do about the car?
I have a tow truck, and there's a garage right here.
Great.
But the mechanic won't be in until morning.
Oh, great. So I guess we need a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
The rate is $100 a night.
What?
That's highway robbery. You're 75 miles from the highway and 90 miles from the next motel. Think about it.
Well,
Well, if we spend more than $100, we'll blow our Vegas money.
we'll take one cabin.
For the 5 of you?
Oh, we'll manage.
This place a pawn shop, too?
People often find themselves short of funds on their way home from Vegas. You're in cabin 1. Here's the key.
Here's the key to the car.
I'll tow it as soon as I finish vacuuming cabin 4.
Well, you do everything around here, don't you?
Well, I'm all by myself here. But that can be fun.
I gotta get off my feet. I need a cold shower.
I gotta get out of these clothes.
Go for it, Rummy.
Raymond,
Yes, Mother.
I hope you're going to behave yourself.
Yes, Mother.
I gotta lie down. Oh, my poor feet.
You're the one who walked all that way with your shoes off.
Yeah, well, my feet didn't cost 75 bucks a pair.
You know, it's really not a bad setup. Push the beds together, we could sleep 5.
Sonny, if we push the beds together, we want your head between them.
Where do you want me to sleep?
On the floor.
Outside.
In the road. Under a truck.
Oh, well, think about it. I'm gonna go wash up. Now I know why the room's only $100 a night. Plenty of closet space, no bathroom.
I think I saw a communal shower about 3 buildings down from the office.
You mean everybody's gonna use the same shower, men and women?
When in Rome.
Oh, I gotta get out of these clothes and in something more comfortable.
Shower can wait.
Oh, Ginger, while you're up, would you mind straightening that picture? That poor old woman looks like she's falling off a rocker.
Hey, there's a hole back here. I can see outside.
Well, put the picture back over it so nobody can see inside.
Do a thing like that.
Probably the owner. This guy was really weird. He reminded me of one of those creeps you find in an adult bookstore at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Once I had to get change for the phone.
Sonny, would you mind stepping outside while we change our clothes?
Why me?
Sonny, now. No whining. Anybody hungry? There's a vending machine in the office.
No, I'm really not very hungry.
Nah, me either.
I'll pass.
Okay, but when I come back with mine, I don't want to hear anybody saying dibs. Hello?
Sorry. This was pawned by a Benihana chef. What can I do for you?
I need some change for the machine. Tell me, Mr.
Call me Raymond.
Raymond, do people really come back for their stuff?
Some. Some are never heard from again.
Yeah. You are kind of off the beaten path here. Must get lonely sometimes.
Oh, not really. Whenever I feel the need to talk, I have Iggy here. And my other little friends. My hobby is taxidermy. You know, stuffing things.
Yeah, well, busy hands are happy hands.
Yes.
Yeah. My soda.
I warned you, Raymond.
Mother, please.
I didn't raise you to be a bad boy. You think you can get away with this, but you can't. You'll be found out. And then what will happen to me? Shut up! Shut up!
The thing is that he told us he was all alone out here, but I heard him talking to his mother behind the curtain. And then it dawned on me who he reminded me of when he was standing there with that knife.
Howard?
Norman Bates.
From Psycho?
Come on, Dot. You think about it. Norman Bates ran a motel. Raymond runs a motel. Norman Bates was into taxidermy. Raymond is into taxidermy. Norman Bates had a peephole looking in to cabin 1. Raymond has a peephole.
Raymond, cut it out. We know it's you.
Who's Raymond?
Sonny, get in here. Look, it's bad enough we're alone on the desert. The last thing we need is your paranoia.
Sonny, what the heck are you doing out there? Spying on us? Get in here.
Just making absolutely sure you were all decent before I came in.
Oh, Sonny, I'm actually glad it was you.
Really? Why'd you keep your clothes on?
Dot has this crazy idea that the guy who runs this motel is just like the guy in Psycho. You know, the one who stabbed Janet Leigh in the shower?
Are you kidding? The guy that runs this motel is no murderer. It's a wimp.
Yes?
Hello. I've brought you some towels. I thought one of you might like to take a shower.
What was that? Coyote. He's harmless.
Not if he has an Acme Dynamite kit.
Look at us. This is ridiculous. None of us is getting any sleep because Dot has an overactive imagination. I mean, what has this man done?
He's waited, just like Norman Bates waited.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the sensible ones. Now, the only thing that this guy is guilty of is he's ashamed of his mother. He doesn't want us to meet her.
We're all guilty of that.
I don't think there is a mother. I think Raymond is suffering from schizophrenia, and he is his mother.
Now, you all might like scaring each other to death, but I would like to get some sleep. So please, Sonny, turn out the light.
Who's gonna walk me to the bathroom?
I can't think of anyone. Can you?
Oh, come on. I walked each of you to the shower.
That's because you didn't want to stay in the room by yourself.
So no one's going with me, huh? I guess this tells me who my friends are.
Yep, pretty much says it.
Okay. But if anything happens to me, you're gonna have to live with the guilt for the rest of your lives.
Right. Dot, turn out the light.
You scared the life out of me.
I was just standing there, enjoying the show.
Show? What show?
The sun is too hot during the day, so most of the desert creatures do their hunting at night. I like to watch them dining under the stars.
You really ought to get cable. Hey, you look like an uptown guy, so I know you'll understand this. I'm having a little cash flow problem, and I was hoping my car would hold up till I got to Vegas.
Las Vegas. I've never been to Las Vegas.
Hey, your kind of town, they'd love you there. Anyway, I've got a gig for big bucks, and I was kind of hoping that I could pay for the car on my way back to L.A. How's that grab you?
I don't like to be grabbed. I have a policy here.
Who would have thought this trip would have been such a disaster? I mean, tomorrow's the most important day of my life. And here it is, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't have a car, I don't have a bed, and I don't have your trust. I might as well kill myself.
That won't be necessary. I think I can provide you with a resting place.
I feel just like I did when I was 5 years old while I was waiting for the pirates to jump out from underneath my bed.
There were pirates under your bed.
I don't know. I was always too afraid to look.
Sonny's been gone for over an hour now.
Maybe the pirates got him.
Don't start.
Maybe he got lost.
How could he get lost on the way to the bathroom?
You know Sonny and his shortcuts.
I hope he didn't have to go real bad.
Why are we kidding ourselves? We know he isn't lost. We know exactly what's happened to him.
No, we don't, Dot.
It's time we found out. Come on. Let's go see Raymond.
Pirates under the bed!
Raymond? Raymond?
Oh. Nobody's here.
The knife. What knife? I don't see any knife. I know it's gone. And look what's in its place.
Sonny's jewelry.
Sonny would rather die than part with that. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it.
All right, this is not the time to say I told you so.
Oh, poor Sonny.
Why don't we look on the bright side?
What is the bright side?
Well, at least now he has something in common with one of his heroes, Glenn Miller. What? They're both probably dead.
But suppose not.
Oh, I don't know, Jan. That plane's been missing an awfully long time.
I'm talking about Sonny. Suppose Raymond hasn't had time to stuff him and mount him.
Yes.
No! Look, we're wasting time. Sonny might still be alive. We better call the police.
Right.
Where's the phone?
In the office.
Perhaps it is too late. No, we don't know that. But we better try now while there's nobody in the office.
You try. I'm not going to end up on the counter with Iggy.
Jan is right. We've got to do something.
Okay. But if he stuffs me, he better get the eyes right.
No. Come on, Amy.
Having a change. He keeps it behind the counter.
Did I startle you, dearie? I'm sorry, it must have been the knife. I was in the back chopping up ham and green peppers. I told Raymond if he's going to charge these appalling prices, the least he could do is throw in breakfast. So I'm making you a nice Denver omelet.
An omelet. Sounds good.
What's in the Denver omelet?
You mean what's in this Denver omelet? Listen, it's really very nice of you, but we don't want you to go to all that trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble. Although I could use an extra pair of hands. But maybe you'd like your egg sunny side up.
Oh, honey. An omelet's fine, really.
Well, omelets it is. Oh, it is so good to have someone to talk to. Raymond doesn't let me out very often.
I wonder why.
Sometimes I think Raymond doesn't want me here at all.
Well, Raymond is a very big boy now. Maybe he doesn't need you anymore.
What are you saying?
When I was a little girl, I didn't have anyone to talk to, so I made up this imaginary friend, and I talked to her, and I talked for her, and she became very real to me. And as I got older, I found I didn't need my imaginary friend anymore. Get it?
I don't think so.
Take off the dress, Raymond. Right. We know it's you.
Have you considered therapy?
Mother! I told you to stay in the kitchen. No. Mother, will you just go away? No, I will not go away.
I will. Did you have the same trouble trying to get rid of your imaginary friend?
What are you doing here?
We were just looking for Sonny.
Don't worry about him. He's been taken care of.
Oh, I can see that. There's only one way that Sonny would part with his jewelry.
Oh, Raymond, have you been a bad boy?
He's been a very bad boy.
What have you done with Sonny?
I put him in the laundry room. I figured the sheets were dirty already.
Oh.
Hey!
Thanks for the hour, Mom.
Sonny, where have you been?
Raymond let me sleep in the laundry room. He threw that in when I hiked my jewelry for the car.
Oh, Raymond, you did it again. You make people pawn their valuables because they can't pay their bills because you jack up the prices. You don't even have a pawnbroker's license. The Better Business Bureau will come and cut you away. And you know why? Because you didn't listen to Mother. Raymond, don't you run away when I talk. Raymond, you come back. Raymond, you come back.
Oh, Sonny. Oh, we were so worried about you.
You were?
Oh, yeah, Jan thought you were dead.
You mean you're really glad to see me?
Oh, yeah, very glad to see you.
Well, you know, the car's not going to be ready for a few hours, and we want to be fresh when we get to Vegas, so why don't we all go back to the cabin and hop in the sack?
I think she speaks for all of us.
But you're glad to see me?
Well, I heard his side of the story, but how did Sonny really do in Las Vegas?
Actually, he did pretty well, considering that Vinny's romper room turned out to be exactly what it sounds like. A place where the high rollers leave their kids while they go off to gamble.
Kids were a little restless during Misty, but he really killed him with I'm a Little Teapot.
He invited him back next year, but I don't think he's gonna go.
Yeah, one kid spoiled it for all the rest.
Well, Sonny should have known better than to hold a 2-year-old on his lap while he sang Let Yourself Go.
On the other hand, who else would sit on Sonny's lap?
fishing trip, Howard.
Yep.
Well, what, they weren't biting?
Fishing was great. Went to my favorite spot, Kern River, right above the falls, dropped anchor midstream, was pulling him in right and left.
Sounds great.
It was a disaster. Suddenly I heard something crashing through the underbrush. I thought it was a moose. Then I heard, "Oh, Howard!"
Nancy!
Wearing everything in the LL Bean catalog.
So what'd you do?
What could I do? Cut anchor and went over the falls.
Coming up next, it's the man of your dreams, Freddy Krueger. The deadly demon who brought nightmares to Elm Street is now lurking on Channel 9. Don't bother to run. Don't bother to hide. He knows where you are. Freddy's Nightmares is coming up next. Sweet dreams.
Life's not the French Riviera. Believe me, life's not a charity ball. It isn't all a great big bed of roses. It's not like showbiz, but the main thing I suppose is we're not the people that believe me. We know we're doing okay now. Okay, we may be less than wealthy, but again we're young and healthy. And anyone who's young and healthy knows that that's the way the traffic goes. It's all
Who are you looking for, Sonny?
Single chicks who've made reservations.
Then you go up to their table and hit on them, right?
No. Then I erase their names. Then they have to hang around the bar waiting for a table. Then they get looped. Then I hit on them.
You weren't born, Sonny. You mutated from some loathsome germ that breeds in snail dribble.
Even I'm offended by that.
Hi, Sonny. How are you?
Fine. Why do you ask?
Because I care about you, Sonny. We are both members of the family of man, traveling through this time and space together here on planet Earth.
Yeah, sort of like you and me in a cosmic BMW shooting across the sky.
Right. Can I borrow $180?
Get out of the car, Dad.
Hey, 1 swordfish and 2 Salisbury steaks medium. Howard, what is the difference between Salisbury steak and hamburger?
$4.
Howard, I'm going to be upfront with you. No beating around the bush. No song and dance. No long build-up. No sad story. No big pitch.
Dot, I'm broke.
Nancy, I need a new transmission.
If you're trying to get an advance on your salary...
Even better, a personal loan, and I will pay you back in 1 week. I swear, 2 weeks at the absolute most. And the balance by the end of the month.
My parents taught me to never a borrower nor lender be.
How about a compassionate human being?
That too.
Hey, Howard, when do we get to meet Laurie?
Laurie? Who's Laurie?
It's not what you think, Nancy.
You mean she's not one of your bimbos?
Nope.
But then who is she?
I think you better tell her, Howard, you could be scarred for life by exploding chiffon.
She has a point, Howard.
Laurie's my daughter. She's going to be staying at the hotel for a few days.
Your daughter's coming here, and you told everyone in the restaurant except me?
Not true. I didn't tell Sonny.
Well, Howard, I'm hurt that you neglect to tell me of all people. But who would be more interested in knowing about your daughter? Your own flesh and blood, the fruit of your loom. How old is Laurie?
21.
21. Oh, that's so young.
She was from my second marriage.
Still, it's hard to believe you have a daughter old enough to be my sister.
Hard for anyone to believe, Nancy.
I'm so so sorry, sir. I wish I could help you, but we don't have any private dining rooms, and I'm afraid it's against the policy of the restaurant to allow bachelor parties.
Oh, well, I understand. Thanks.
However, the restaurant does allow bon voyage parties. Now, if you want to wish your friend a happy sailing as he embarks on the sea of matrimony, well, we can always use the business.
What about the girl coming out of the cake?
Oh, well, what's a bon voyage party without a girl coming out of the cake?
Great. I'll see you Friday.
Jan, I just made arrangements for a bon voyage celebration for Friday night.
Not another bachelor party.
Right. I better alert Howard. They're planning a rather rich dessert. A cake with a Twinkie in it. Howard, I booked another bon voyage party.
Who's leaving you this time?
You know what I mean. We're having a bachelor party.
Why don't you just come out and say it?
Skirting around management makes me feel naughty. You know I love feeling naughty.
You gonna jump out of the cake?
No, but thanks for asking. It's nice to know you see me that way.
Nancy, do you mind? I want to get out of here early tonight.
Oh, of course. We'll want to spend some time with Lori. Oh, Howard, I just had a horrible thought.
The part about us spending some time with Lori?
What if Lori's the carrot on the stick and your ex-wife sent her out here to lure you back?
Doesn't sound like Desiree.
Desiree? Her name is Desiree. Oh, please.
Yeah, a little obvious, isn't it? But, it suited her.
Spare me the sordid details.
Doesn't make much of a story without him.
Hi.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, table for one, Lori Miller.
Lori Miller, well, let me here. No, I'm sorry, I don't see it here at all. Why don't you have a seat at the bar now, have a drink, and I'll see what I can do by getting you a table.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that's okay.
Howard, you must be excited about your daughter coming to visit.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little nervous. I haven't seen her.
Oh, don't be nervous. She's your kid. You just pick up the relationship right where you left off.
Last time I saw her, she was 6 years old.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, you might want to pick up the relationship a little further on down the road.
Hey, Howard, check this out. This girl claims to be your daughter.
Lori?
Dad.
Have a good trip?
Great trip. Hey, I think I'm gonna like it here. Guess who was on the plane? Radar from MASH. He doesn't eat here, does he?
No.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You been here long?
No, just a couple of minutes. Your, friend, Sonny's been looking after me.
Don't ever do that again.
So what?
Tell anybody you're a friend of mine.
You're a man, what a kidder.
See you later, Sonny.
Aren't you going to introduce us?
Oh, Lori, this is, Nancy Beebe.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to meet you. Now, Howard's always going on about you. Oh, you're so pretty.
Oh, my mom's got all the looks in the family.
It's hard to believe she could be as pretty as you are.
Really, she's a lot prettier.
She can't be.
Oh, she is.
If I need it, I'll be in the dining room.
You want to slice some carrots or something?
Oh, no. I think I'm gonna go look for some stars in the dining room. You don't mind if I order some dinner, do you?
No, I'll fix you something special. You like lobster?
Yeah, I love lobster.
Hey, Frankie, Spud, you know that lobster I was saving for myself? See if you can find another one like it.
And so that's when we bought the car from Uncle Eugene.
Uncle Eugene. Oh, yeah. A little guy with a wife that looked like Lyndon Johnson, but her ears were bigger.
Yeah, that's him, right.
Yeah, I never liked him. Well, you better hit the sack. We got a big day tomorrow. I'm going to take you to the Produce Mart. Thought you'd like to see your old man in action.
Oh, sounds exciting.
You bet. Tomorrow's Zucchini Day.
Sorry, Dad. Listen, I can't go. I have a date tomorrow with Sonny.
Look, Lori, we probably should have had this talk a long time ago. There's birds and there's bees and there's snakes. You're not to go out with Sonny.
And if I do?
You're grounded.
Oh, Dad, come on. Listen, I came out here to have a good time. And if Sonny wants to show me a good time, I'm gonna let him.
You're not to go out with Sonny.
Isn't it a little late to start telling me what I can and cannot do? I'm going out with Sonny.
It's been so long
long since I was on a bus. I really wasn't ready for it. The passengers would have frightened Sigourney Weaver. Oh, I've got to get my car fixed, but I don't know where I'm going to get the money. I've asked everybody.
You haven't asked me.
Or me.
You haven't asked any of us.
Well, I don't like borrowing money from friends. Besides, I know none of you have $180 to throw away on a bad risk.
When she's right, she's right.
Hey, what's this I hear about a bachelor party?
With a girl and a cake. Why do guys feel they have to have these stupid parties anyway?
Oh, it's tradition. It's the last night before they have to give up something they never had in the first place so they wouldn't be getting married.
Did Richie ever have a bachelor party?
Of course. He's a great traditionalist.
Did you find out what happened?
Pretty much. Richie and 5 of his friends bought a keg of beer. Then they chose up sides and got sick. He had a wonderful time.
Oh, they're all such little boys. Remember when you were little and they used to chase you around the playground and pull your pigtails?
Yeah. How come that was so fun then and it just isn't fun now?
Maybe you're doing it wrong.
So what happened after you fought?
Lori went down to her room. I went home, couldn't sleep, ended up watching Bye Bye Birdie. What is the matter with kids today?
Howard, I think you're overreacting. Lori's just going through the rebellious stage. I remember when I was her age, I dated this vandal on a motorcycle. My father kept running us off the road. Years later, we laughed about it.
Nancy, I'm kind of on the edge here.
Oh, I know you are. Howard, and I want you to know if there's anything I can do, I'll be here for you.
Could you be in there for me?
My desk. I'll be at my desk. But you can think of it as a comfort station.
Hey, Daddy.
Lori's going out with Sonny.
What?
Don't make me repeat it. You were wrong, Jan. She didn't come out here to see me. She came out to see Hollywood.
Well, no one's more Hollywood than Sonny.
You don't think there's a chance that she actually likes Sonny, do you?
Oh, come on, Howard. She's your daughter. Have a little faith in her. She's got your genes.
You're right. I should just be thankful she's not bald.
Hey!
Hi.
What a day we had.
Where have you been?
I took Lori to the track.
Yeah, Sonny has a great system.
Yeah, I only bet on horses with brown eyes. There was one runner in the 7th race. That little filly left them all in the dust.
How much did you win, Sonny?
Well, I'm not a big bettor. I go for the fresh air, the hot dog.
How much, Sonny?
Well, I played it safe. I only bet on her to show.
How much, Sonny?
80 cents.
Who paid for the hot dogs?
Hey, come on. I bought her a program and everything. Don't forget, we're out for the night after work, right? Love you, babe.
Lori, I told you not to, but you went out with Sonny anyway. Now, I want to do the right thing, but I'm kind of new at this fathering business. I want to settle this in a modern, intelligent way, so I've been in the kitchen asking myself, what would Cosby do?
And?
If you stop seeing Sonny, I'll buy you a dress.
I like Sonny. We're having a great time. Hey, see you after work.
Love you, babe.
Stay away from her, Sonny.
Hey, Ginger, you're a woman of the world. I need your help.
Does it involve any physical contact?
No.
Okay, I'm listening.
Well, if I go out with Lori, Howard may kill me. If I don't go out with her, I may kill myself.
Seems to me it works out either way.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm winding up my last set of the evening. Now, please. You know, I'm sure you're all familiar with the story of the lady or the tiger. You see, there's this king who makes his daughter's boyfriend choose between 2 doors. Behind the first door is a beautiful princess. Behind the second door, a raging tiger. Behind door number 3 is the big deal of the day. All right, come on, stay with me, will you? Now, which is the guy gonna choose? The lady or the tiger? King's really got him by the shorts, doesn't he? But then, a fool's rush in, where angels fear to tread. And so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. Though I see the danger there, yeah, if there's a chance for me, baby, I don't care. Yeah, ooh, rush in, where wise men never go. But wise men never fall in love. Hey, what are they to know? When we met, I felt my life begin. So open up your heart and let this fool rush in.
this on your piano, Curly?
Anybody I know?
He kept Lori out all night.
How do you know?
I waited up for her in the lobby.
Howard, do you know how embarrassed you would have been if she'd caught you spying on her?
Oh, give me a little credit, will you? I hid in the potted palms. I didn't know those things had automatic sprinklers.
Howard, this is just something parents have to go through. Do you remember the first time you ever stayed out all night?
Yeah, but it was worth it. Oh, my poor baby.
I'm beginning to think you would have made a good father from day one. Maybe it's just as well you missed the teenage years.
Excuse me. He's in the kitchen.
Is he mad?
Does the president use dippity-doo? Get to your piano.
Oh, but that's the first place to look.
I know.
Two roast beef.
Man, let me see if I got this parenting thing straight. My daughter wants to go out with an idiot piano player no matter what I say. So I want her out of my life again. I have to accept things the way they are.
That's about it, Howard.
You know, when I was a kid and I screwed up, my father used to say, I can't wait till you have kids of your own.
Ah, parents' curse. You can always pass it on. I know I have.
Well, Ginger, dear, it seems we have an unforeseen turn of events. I've just been talking to Mr. Nagel, who's giving the bachelor party, and he tells me that the young lady who was to have jumped out of the cake, Miss Bobo LeBeau, was unable to find a babysitter, so she won't be here tonight.
Thank you, Nancy. But if you're going where I think you're going, you can forget it.
$200.
Why don't you do it?
Oh, well, I really don't need the money. Besides, when I volunteered, they said something about the costume being too small and the cake too big, or the other way around. Something like that. Oh, Amy, how would you like to pop out of a cake?
I can't do that.
Oh, sure you can. I checked. According to the Bible, the only thing you can't pop out of is unleavened bread.
No, thank you.
Oh, Dot, how's the car?
Still needs a transmission.
Oh, well, would $200 put it back on the road?
Sure.
Well, congratulations. Tonight's your lucky night. The bachelors have an emergency. They need someone to come out of the cake. They're willing to pop for a pair of Franklins.
Nancy, I'm an actress, not a bimbo.
$200.
Then again, I've played bimbos for a lot less.
Hey, how many of you people are married? Hell, I almost got married once, but the girl wanted me to sign a prenuptial agreement. No way I'm going to agree to a marriage without sex. Anyway, tonight we have with us a bachelor party honoring a soon-to-be married comrade. Why don't you all join me in singing the Battle Hymn of the Republic?
She's gonna take it off, do you?
Leave it on! Leave it on!
You gave him a lot to love. You're very good at this.
How was I?
Girl, you sure know how to shake those tail feathers.
What you think, Amy? That is exactly why I don't get cable.
I think you got a great future at the Elks Lodge.
You know, I was a little nervous at first, but then I thought, how would Meryl Streep play this?
Exactly that way, I'm sure.
Well, now that we've served Dot as the hors d'oeuvre, some of the customers would like their main course. Hold it, Trixie. Your solo's over. You're back in the chorus. Now hit the showers.
Luca, one of you please go in there and talk to Howard?
I already have.
Did you tell him that nothing happened?
He was past caring. Excuse me.
Lori, look, you can talk to Amir's daughter, please. Tell him what really happened last night, and let me know how it turns out, okay?
Dad,
Look, I don't want to know why you were out all night.
what are you talking about?
You left here with Sonny and you never came back to your hotel room.
Where did you get that idea?
I waited in the lobby for you.
I hate to tell you this, but I never left the hotel. I changed my mind about going out with Sonny.
How come?
I think because you told me not to.
Well, that's nice, but I still can't wait till you have children of your own.
You know, I came up here to say goodbye. But I was thinking, maybe I could stick around a couple more days.
That'd be good. You like bowling?
Yeah, I'd probably embarrass you.
You're that bad?
I'm that good.
Hope you brought some money with you.